This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Bring Sports, I'm Chris Farrell, joined with the beat by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing going. It's reeled in. It's buried. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Toss play to the outside. Fighting him off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Noles line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's Cole, still going inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They hand it off to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the run pass option. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Aggies will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. They make the first down right down to the 31. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Reed. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great ball.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Pringle. Breaks loose at the 45. out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Good, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And with nobody open, choosing to just throw it away. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back. It's Reed. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Now they'll run it on the toss. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield. But no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The offense that time is trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so let's start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Reed. The pass is picked off. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the toss, heads to his right. The pickup is 7 yards, and now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
And the Noles looking to take advantage of the red zone trick here. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down. It's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense defense down, and eventually you can hit it bigger.
It's third down for the offense. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up the first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Here's the toss play. Leonard heads outside. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Good enough for first down yardage. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Dropping back, it's Reed. The sure hands, it's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line, start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. To make the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but their pass creates a solid gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Defense showing blitz here. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He shreds the tackle.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They can't stop him. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field. It's Reed. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here's the second down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The offense going with the hurry-up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Aggies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and he'll for a first down. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Powering through a tackle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. There's a design quarterback keeper. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He lets it rip. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense really clicking.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The receiver grabs it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The quick throw out left complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Good enough for the first down at the 37. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. He keeps it on the design run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That's reeled in. It's Orgy. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Pass caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
after the incompletion. They'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it around the 20. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. To throw, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got room to run. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They finally stop him now before he gets to the 16-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Heading for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. offense moving to a bunch formation. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Oh, he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Berry. Gets into space at the 50. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
As we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's second down after that completion. And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Pringle. What a stiff one. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
1st and goal, handoff. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down and goal. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Crucial 3rd down and goal. Design quarterback run. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Peterson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They'll run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle, but 1st down. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that 1st down to kick them into that gear.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's wide open. Look out. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way. To the 1. It's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. Little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made it.
Touchdown, Aggies! This offense cannot be stopped. The defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Going after, not right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. On the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. The defense showing blitz here, powering through.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Grinding away with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida State.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Ball comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? To throw, it's Nelson. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short pass, finds the tight end. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Peterson. And he runs out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down and 10. To the air, it's Nelson. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great connection there for 6 points.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, who knows, maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is good. Formation to indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Leaning on the run game here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Colby on 3rd and long now from the 44. The ball is handed off to the shotgun. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Need a lot more on 3rd and long. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. He drops back in the gun. And here comes a deep shot. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.